Welcome back to my channel. It's Liv Alene. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys some essentials that I think are necessary for your dorm room. I went to Kennesaw State University and I only shared a dorm with one other person, so therefore I didn't really have to have a shower caddy. But in case someone who is not sharing a room with just one person, who is sharing with multiple people, I suggest you get a shower caddy. Like, that's probably the biggest thing. That's not on my list because, like I said already, that I only shared my room with one other person. Okay, on my list I only have 10 items for semester at Kennesaw. This is what I felt like I needed. Some items I didn't get, but then I felt like other people should know for their first semester or now or like whenever. So the first item I have on my dorm room essentials is a Brita. If you don't take anything from this video, please take that. Please invest in a Brita. I'm not saying it will change your life, but it will make it 10 times better, especially living in college. A Brita. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Target. Literally, I don't know if Publix sells them, but literally invest in a Brita. I didn't have a Brita. A friend let me use hers every time I was over there, and I was really, really grateful. The second thing is slippers, like either Nike slippers, not just shower slippers, but just any slippers that you feel comfortable walking in the hallway or walking to your friend's room, because you don't want to be walking in the halls with your dirty feet. That's disgusting. Even if I was just to go to our kitchen, I would just have to wear slippers. I just felt nasty without it. Of course, I had a rug underneath my bed, but it just felt like even if I stepped down off my bed, I had to have some slippers. Slippers I have are Nike slippers, and I also have a pair of just plain black slippers, which I got from Forever 21. I believe they were $12.99. I'm not certain on that, but I'll check. And the Nike slippers, of course, were at least $35, $40 maybe. But I'm telling you, invest in some slippers. Like, you'll need some slippers. You don't want to be walking around the hallways with your dirty feet. Like, that's disgusting. The third thing I have on my list is power strips. I know if you've seen any other video, any other YouTube video, they talked about this. Is probably the second number one thing. I don't know why I didn't put it second, but power strips, you're going to need them. I had about 4 power plugs in my dorm, and majority of them were covered by like the big desk and the bedding. So I couldn't even to get that plug. So I'm telling you, invest in some power strips. I don't know why I didn't put that second, but I felt like that should have been second after the Brita. The fourth thing I have is a phone wallet. So this is my phone wallet right here. I think my mom gave this to me, but I'm sure they sell them at, Walmart, Target, wherever. You need to invest in one of those as well. For Kennesaw, we had talent cards, and they gave you a little card that you had to use that card everywhere you go if you were on campus to access it to get into all the buildings. So I did have a little keychain to go around my wrist, but I lost that thing so many times that I just decided, let me just stick it in the back of my phone, because it just wasn't worth the trouble. So if you can get a phone wallet case, I suggest you do, because it saves so much time. And like, I know this generation, we always have our phones, so why don't we just make it easier for ourselves, The fifth thing I have on my list is the Ikea Cart. I'll insert all these pictures below. I forgot to say that in the beginning, but I will make sure to insert all the pictures of the items that I'm talking about. But Ikea Cart, I had all my nighttime stuff, all my morning stuff, really just everything in general that was small that could fit in there. They also come in all different colors. I got the black one, and I've seen a white one and a pink one, and then I believe there may even be a purple, but I'm not certain. The only colors I've seen, of course, are black, white, and pink. The sixth item on my list is a handheld vacuum. Now, you don't have to get a handheld vacuum, but if you can get a smaller vacuum that it's easy to move around with, then I would obviously get that one, whichever one. But I cannot tell you how many times I had to go across the hall to go ask for a vacuum. I have spilled so many things, and you don't realize it's dirty until you're in it. Like, my room, it was pretty small. Of course, it's a dorm, so everything was just everywhere. And of course, I kept it clean as best as I could, but of course, it was always going to be some kind of dirt, and you just feel dirty. Like, if you can't clean it up, you're just going to feel dirty. So I would highly, 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 highly invest in a handheld or just a small a portable vacuum you can get, because you're going to need it. And just like the little crumbs, especially everywhere, like because of course COVID. Sometimes if I didn't feel like chilling with friends or whatever, I go back to my dorm. Like, I'm not a sloppy either, but you know, sometimes things happen. Of course, I spilled a few drinks on my floor, so obviously, and I know I spilled some food, of course. So you just want to go and clean that up. Like, it's no big deal, just go clean it up. But of course, I didn't have that, and I wish I should have. I wish I had a vacuum, handheld or a portable vacuum, and during my first semester at Kennesaw State, because that was just, it would save me so much time, especially if my friend wasn't home. I would always have to wait on him, and it was inconvenient, you know. Right when you spill something, you want to clean it up as soon as possible. You don't want to let it to sink into the floor, obviously. The second thing I recommend is a bin just for your food. So like I said earlier in the video, I only had one other roommate, but I still kept a little bin under my bed just for my snacks, just in case, because, you know, we did share. We said we would share. That's a whole different story. But I would recommend just a small little bin to keep your little snacks in, just in case you don't want to go out to the kitchen area. You just want to grab something quick, have it underneath your bed or anywhere. But I do recommend getting a small little bin just for your food or drinks or whatever. The 8th thing I recommend is a laundry backpack. This helps so much. I saw so many people struggling trying to carry their laundry to the laundromat with the roller ones, and it's not going to cut it. I had the laundry backpack. Unfortunately, it's downstairs. I don't feel like getting it right now because that's just too much work. But it saves so much time. Like, you see so many people struggling to invest in a laundry backpack. Like, I know it looks corny, but trust me. Just do it. It's okay. And of course, I lived on the 4th floor, and the laundry was on the 4th floor, so that was just perfect. But I know my friend lived on the 1st floor, and she always had to come up, so that is just a hassle. Like, you don't want to drag your laundry trying to get all the way to the 1st floor to the 4th floor. No, that's just no. The 9th thing I have is a kettle. I love tea and I love coffee, so this was just perfect. Every morning I could get my green tea or chamomile tea or whatever tea. If you love tea or coffee, get you a kettle. Oh my god, the days that you don't want to walk to the Commons or wherever the place is called that you go get your food, invest in a kettle. I live in Georgia, and it is so bipolar. So some days when it was raining, I didn't want to leave my dorm at all, so I just wanted something that was hot. So my kettle would take less than 10 minutes, and then I would have my tea or my coffee or whatever I chose that day. So if you like tea, if you like coffee, please do that. A kettle is just so convenient. So please, if you can, invest in a kettle. The last thing on my list, number 10, is headphones. Please. And oh my goodness, please get some headphones before you go to college. I don't care if it's the crappy ones, it's the AirPods, it's the Beats, whatever. Get you some headphones. There's days where you just don't want to hear people, and the walls at my college are so thin, like I can hear the other person. So it's just sometimes I just want to be my own element, own space, especially when I'm doing homework. I love to have music on, but I can't play it out loud. I just like to be in my own little space. So headphones, greatly. Now, if you can, I have the AirPods. I recently just got them, but they would have been so helpful last semester, just because, you know, you want to block out everything. You just want to focus on yourself. And because the walls are so thin, you can't really do that because you're constantly worried about if they can hear me and I don't want to hear them. So it just kind of like balance each other out, you know. It's like very like, you just want to be in your own little element with your headphones, and that's okay. Like, you should be once in a while, you know. So I recommend getting some headphones. Like I said before, it doesn't have to be those expensive headphones. It can be literally Walmart headphones, the Dollar Tree headphones, whatever headphones that you can get. Please make sure to bring them with you to college. Thank you guys. This was, what was it, like 10 items for my dorm room essentials for 2021. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And if you have any other things that you want me to talk about, just let me know. I'm kind of starting my channel all over again. I don't really know what I have planned. I'm kind of just going with it. If you have anything that you want me to share, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.